Activists are pushing state lawmakers to raise the minimum wage this session. Several groups hosted an event this morning laying out their demands. CBS 17 reporter Judith Rotana live at the General Assembly. So, Judith, they want, my understanding is, to more than double the current minimum wage.
Right. Well, there are two bills that have been filed so far. One of them would more than double the current minimum wage. But, North Carolina's minimum wage hasn't budged in the last 15 years. And we know that the cost of living certainly has. That's why those folks here at the General Assembly are pushing lawmakers to back these two proposed bills that would increase the minimum wage. Now, right now, North Carolina's minimum wage is still at $7.25. So they would be asking for the first change since 2009. The Economic Security Act would increase minimum wage to $22 an hour, adjusting annually for inflation. It also eliminates the tipped minimum wage, which is a little more than $2 an hour right now. The second bill under consideration is the Minimum Wage Act, the Fair Minimum Wage Act, excuse me. That measure would increase the state's minimum wage to $18 an hour by 2030. Activists say under current law, workers earning minimum wage make just enough to cover the very basics.
A family of two parents and two kids would earn about $30,000 annually if both adults worked full-time at minimum wage, which is just below the federal poverty level.
Both bills have passed on first reading and are now referred out to committee. There are still several steps before either can be voted on. Now, according to the U.S. Bureau of Labor and Statistics, the average North Carolina worker already makes more than $28 an hour. Lawmakers will have several questions to consider as they take a look at these bills, including who pays the ultimate cost and what the impact may be to employers. Some of the lawmakers who are proposing these bills tell me today that if other states who have increased their minimum wage can figure out those answers, so can North Carolina. Live in Raleigh, Judith Rotana, CBS 17 News.
All right, Judith, very sensitive topic for so many people. We appreciate it.